Oh, this is all Judy's fault. All because she made me look after the baby. All I wanted was some sausages. I never wanted to look after the baby in the first place. It's not fair. Ah! Get back! You can't have my sausages!
Oh, I'm not after your sausages this time, Mr. Punch.
Not after my sausages? Then what do you want? The baby?
No, Mr. Punch, I haven't come for the baby.
Not come for the sausages, and not come for the baby? Then what have you come for?
This time, Mr. Punch, I've come for your soul.
Oh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yes, your soul. It's a lovely naughty little soul, just the type I like. I've had my eye on it for some time.
Why do I always end up in such trouble? All I wanted to do was eat some sausages.
Well, you know what they say about the road to hell being paved with good intentions.
No?
Oh, come, Mr. Punch, you must have heard that one.
No? What is it?
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. It's a saying.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What does it mean?
Well, it means that people don't necessarily set out to do bad things. They set out to do good things, or just normal, everyday things.
Like eating sausages.
Exactly, like eating sausages. But before they know where they are, they find themselves in all sorts of trouble, and they end up doing something naughty, and then they're on the slippery slope.
Just like me.
Precisely, Mr. Punch, just like you. Now, about that soul.
But what about God?
God? What about him?
Why doesn't he try to save me?
Well, you'd really have to ask him, not me. It's nothing to do with me.
Where is he? Why isn't he here?
I'm afraid I really couldn't say. Now, about that soul.
Why don't you take someone else's soul instead?
Someone else's soul?
Yes.
Well, I've always been fond of striking a bargain. Whose soul did you have in mind?
Judy.
Judy?
Judy.
Oh, dear me, Mr. Punch. You'll have to come up with something better than that. For one thing, her soul is by no means as interesting as yours. And for another, it'll be coming my way soon enough, of its own accord. Oh, yes.
Toby.
Toby? You mean the dog?
Toby.
There's some debate as to whether animals actually have souls.
Toby does.
Ah, as a matter of fact, you're quite right, Mr. Punch. He does.
Then take his soul.
I'm afraid I can't. You see, his soul is full of love and trust. I can't touch it.
The baby.
The baby?
The baby.
The baby. Now, that is a thought. So you'd give up your own baby to save yourself, would you, Mr. Punch? I must say, you exceed even my expectations.
Here what?
Oh, thank you very much. Well, let's have a look at him. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, what a lovely little baby. What a tender little morsel of flesh. What a succulent little sample of mortality. So pink and plump and delicious looking. I can just picture it sizzling in the flames of hell on the end of my lovely big black trident, dripping with hot fat. I can almost smell the hot sausagey smell. Wait a minute. This baby's made out of sausages.
Oh dear.
So you thought you could trick me, eh, Mr. Punch? Well, let me tell you.
Bother. Overslept again.
Ah, daylight! Anything but that! Oh.
Curse these short summer nights. I'll get you for this, Mr. Punch. Just you wait.
I tricked him. Oh, what was that?
Open up, Mr. Punch.
Who is it?
It's the police, that's who.
Oh dear.